Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Hey guys, welcome to the Friday night live stream. It's Ian K for Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Of course, we got to get that obligatory thumbs up. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. I want to make sure that I'm coming through loud and clear. I've got volume on my side showing that it's moving. But let me know by giving me that thumbs up and we'll get started here. It's great to be on here with you guys. Hopefully you're hearing every word that I am saying up till now. Let's see how we do. It looks like it is catching up. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Let me jump in over here and see who we've got. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. First thumbs up that I'm seeing there. Very cool. It looks like we are in effect right now. Hopefully everything is going to be good. Connection-wise, I had some internet troubles earlier this week, but they apparently fixed everything. So we're going to test this as we go. Did some speed tests, and everything is actually running very nicely on my side. So let's see how far we get with this here and see who we've got here in the chat. But let me give you that intro one more time for those of you guys who are just trickling in right now. Let's see here. There we go. Moving along. Excellent, excellent. All right, looks like you guys are all seeing me, you're hearing me, everything is good. Again, guys, welcome to the Friday night live stream. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. I create what I like to call high-quality foodie features with a little bit more of a journalistic slant to doing food reviews here on YouTube. I definitely love doing it in my particular style, and it's a lot of fun for me to do. So actually, it is just more than a lot of fun. It's a blast to do. So let me jump on over here and see who we've got in the chat. Incidentally, while I'm getting situated here to get everything going, feel free to take a look at the description box down below. I've simplified a few things for you guys. You're going to see that going forward. It's definitely a little cleaner, easier to find. It's organized. There are some direct links that are in there, very easy to find. Should you guys want to take a look at those. Should you wish to sponsor the channel, you can definitely find that information down below. We have direct PayPal, as well as Spreadshirt, the Teespring shop, which you're probably going to see the shelf underneath, and of course the regular Patreon stuff there as well. If you guys like what you see, any donation is always welcome. Not necessary, but definitely welcome. We definitely like to keep the channel moving along, and any input helps, of course. So definitely consider doing that. Should you wish to do so, you have some avenues. Just take a look at the sponsor the channel stuff down in the description. So let's see who we've got on here right now. We've got Drew's Food Reviews. How you doing? Dilbert Doe, Luke C, Paul Eddy, Bob's Daughter. What to do? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's definitely going to be popping this weekend. We're expecting more rain. So yeah, it's definitely going to be on. BWW Irving, great to see you on here as well. Michael Domayer, thanks so much for jumping on. Let's see who else we've got. Candace Cherry, nice to see you on here. Bus, watching from the Vegas Strip. I'm envious. That's awesome right now. I wonder how the weather is over there for you, Bus. Let me know. Nehemiah Sanders, thanks so much for jumping on. D-Sar, good to catch you live. I'm mostly working when you're doing the live stream. At least we've got it going right now, and of course you're going to find this replay available to you tomorrow morning as well. Whitfield's Food Review in effect, one of my favorite peeps online. Nicholas, thanks so much for jumping on. Right back at you, man. I hope you're feeling better and you're doing better for sure. Great to have you on the stream as always. Bus, congrats on 19,000 subscribers. I just noticed that on the lobby there when you guys were waiting to come on in. So yes, very amazing. Granted, I'm 2 videos ahead of where I am right now, so you're not going to see really anything saying explicitly thank you in my videos just yet, because I have to make that new content, so it says that. But just because we're here right now and it just happened, guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Another 1,000 in, so we have 19,000 subscribers on the way to 20, and just really just having a blast doing it. It really could not have been possible without you guys taking an interest, clicking on the subscribe button, of course, but at the very least, just watching the content and just watching my analytics that I've been looking at, and all the numbers are always going up in that upward momentum direction there, and I love watching it, and it just validates the fact that what I'm doing is something that you guys really enjoy, on top of it just being a passion project for me. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. 19,000 subscribers, that's just an insane number, just to even see it written the way that Bus7332 has it on here right now. It's craziness. David P, nice to see you on here as well. Thanks so much for being here. Carl Broussard, Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. Incidentally, if you're seeing anyone with vlogs or reviews or anything of that nature in their name, definitely jump on over, support the community, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Of course, some great content, some great creators that are here on the stream. Kenneth Taylor, good afternoon. It's more like good evening, at least for me. Let's see. Yes, Drew, we just hit 19,000. It's craziness. Elizabeth Rickard, thanks so much for jumping on as well. We have a lot of my favorite usual suspects on here right now and some new ones that I'm seeing in here as well. Luke C, thanks so much. 19,000. Looks like we're going to have issues tonight. Hopefully not. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be all right. I've adjusted my router settings and my buffer overfloat and all that stuff. So we should be good as we go here. So far, so good. Dean Tai, K-Papa's from Pizza Hut. You already know what it is. That was a fun review to do a while back. Let's see. Daniel Riddle, my net's too fast to buffer. There you go. Must have that gigabit connection right over there. All right, so we're past that right now. Hopefully you guys are definitely in a better place with the chat. Let me jump on down over here. Looks like we are jumping on all the way down over here. Okay, here we go. All right, we're catching up here, guys. I'm going to try and answer as many questions as possible. And, of course, we're going to review something as well. Buzz, drink of choice tonight is Arizona ginseng tea. Just like the last time, actually. I kind of live off of this stuff lately, and it's definitely my go-to. Very, very tasty stuff always. Lightly sweetened. Can't complain. Let's see. Scott, Matthew, thanks so much for jumping on. Lisa Vital, can't wait to see what you'll be reviewing tonight. Something that I've actually always wanted to do. And my wife actually pointed it out as well. And that's also one of the reasons it was a motivating factor to do that as well. Kenneth Taylor, how delicious was the Philly cheesesteak pizza from Papa John's? My first time trying that, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it there. I got to be honest, in a lot of my reviews, something has to really be substandard for me not to like it. I mean, I don't think places go out of their way to give you garbage food. I mean, granted, sometimes some locations may not prepare it that way, the way that you'd expect, and it turns out the way that it does, and you have to rate that accordingly. It is what it is. But fortunately, that pizza was pretty amazing, Kenneth. Not to give it too much away, but obviously I did like it. My first time trying it. And I enjoyed it. So I am planning something else that you'll probably be seeing early this coming week. Only because I had some requests for it, and it's something that I had on the docket. Actually, I've been planning to do this since last month before I got hurt. So I definitely wanted to try doing this particular thing first, and then what you saw, but it's either here nor there at this point. It'll all make sense when you see what I'm going to be putting out next, when the next thing comes out. And Larry Nguyen, when will I do the review from Halal Guys? At some point, Larry, at some point. I know you've been asking for a while, and that is something to check out. And actually, with Zanku Chicken being one of the things that I go to on occasion, that would be a nice little difference from going to the usual spot over to maybe the Halal Guys. So at some point there, I'd like to maybe to do that review. I know that you're looking forward to that. There may be a few of you out there who are as well. We'll have to see. Drew, is the beard that you put over the top of Chick Stick beard? Ask Parker. Very funny, Drew. Very funny. Let's see. SV, have I seen the new Ted Bundy movie from Zac Efron? I have not. I have not. But my wife has been watching the Bundy tapes, apparently. And, you know, I guess it's kind of just a retread of what's been out there before. But I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie just yet. Let's see. 2-minute reviews. Way to go, 19K. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. And guys, again, if you're seeing reviews in the name of the peeps that are on the stream right now, jump on over. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Let's support that community. And incidentally, you guys may have seen this already today. My buddy Justin over at Fast Food Pit Stops dropped his return review today of the hotness going on over at Krispy Kreme right now with those little sweetheart donuts. And I got to admit, they looked amazing. They really looked amazing. And of course, Justin doing it in the style that he does, it was a blast. Definitely watch it all the way through to the very end, because there's something that happens there that I was kind of like surprised that he did. So I'm not going to try and oversell it to you, because chances are, if you guys are a fan of Fast Food Pit Stops already, you've already seen it like I have already and commented on the video. But it was definitely something that I didn't know. I think he was going to do, but he did. And I was very, very, very surprised. I even sent him a message on it. So it was pretty crazy. But great to see Justin back in the community doing what he did for being off for a few weeks there and then coming back. And it just shows you the testament of the positivity in the community there. If you have creators that are out there that are putting their best foot forward, that are being, you know, as positive as they can be and really adding to the community in a positive light, I should say, those are the people, honestly, that deserve your attention, because that's really something that really, I mean, it warms my heart to see that, because I don't think we have enough of that. And obviously with the internet being what it is and YouTube being what it is, you can get hit from all angles from anybody and anywhere. I mean, from anybody, from anywhere, technically. But again, it's all about having that thicker skin and basically moving past it and realizing that, you know, if things are going on and you're being attacked in that particular way, technically, if you're not being attacked, or if people are not talking about you, you're doing something wrong. So when you're doing something right and people are taking notice of it there, of course you're going to get the critiques from people who quote-unquote think they know everything. But in actuality, everybody's got their own opinion of what it is, and that's entirely, you know, their own. But whatever somebody thinks of you, and like I told Justin, whatever somebody thinks of you in general, and just basically, I'm putting this out there, whatever somebody thinks of you is none of your business and vice versa. But when people put it out there to hurt, I can understand why things went the way that they did there. But I'm glad Justin is back. I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing. The editing was great, as always, and just the quality of what he puts out there is really solid. So, you know, jump on over and take a look. It was really, really fun to watch that video. Aside from the hairstyle, that's all I'm going to say. All right, DSAR, congrats, 20K soon. Hopefully, we're getting there. We're definitely making progress. Let's see, Sarah Star just got my Fast Friday to go live. Cool, very cool, very cool. YouTube being funky. Hopefully there is no issue. Like I said, my connection is fixed, so we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Going down the line, congratulations. Critical Eats Japan, 1,000 yen. You're going to have to convert that for me, because that looks like a very amazing number there, Paul. Critical Eats Japan, as I'm going down the line before I even see that you're in the chat here. Welcome, Critical Eats Japan. Another quality content creator that really does a bang-up job doing what he does. There are some really high-quality, high-class creators out there that are doing their due, and people who've been doing it for so long, that really put out that consistent work and that just really just have that generally positive message. It's awesome. And Critical Eats Japan is definitely one of those guys. So thank you so much for that over in Japan. And he really is in Japan, guys, just so you know. It's awesome to see. It's definitely awesome to see. Let's see. Ed Keaton, congratulations. Great seeing you. Great seeing you as well. Great seeing everybody on here right now. I'm not going to lie. It's been kind of a hard week for me, so I'm going to try and get to my hour tonight, and I really want to rest because I've been dealing with just a lot. But it's definitely, you know, my head is in the right place, moving in that right direction, keeping myself distracted. But naturally, just, you know, one hit after the other of things that I found out this past week about certain test results and things that I have to deal with, and just things that are not quite over yet. But, you know, we're moving on. We're in a positive mode, and everything is going to be just beautiful going forward. It's going to be as beautiful as it can be. And again, shout outs to all of you guys who are still reaching out to me directly. I have to admit, I really appreciated all of the creators who reached out to me directly, even when I was in the hospital shortly after. You all know who you are, but aside, you know, from Justin, from Nicholas, and a few others that are out there, thank you. I can't tell you. The community that we're in is one that I am very proud of, and it's one that I love being a part of, and I love contributing to. And there are just quality people out there, whether you think you may know them very well or that you don't. When people reach out in the way that they do, and they really emphatically, you know, take an interest and are really genuinely concerned, it really made me feel a lot calmer with situations. And even still, I'm still getting direct messages through social media and direct stuff. So thank you so much. And again, you're going to hear a lot of thanks all the time, because like I said, I'm very humble about just being able to do this for you guys and having the opportunity to do it. And that's really the biggest thing for me. I love it. It's just a blast. Kenneth, so glad you got your beard back. Yes, and I am keeping it. And the reason for that I talked about the last time. I want to forget who I was before and what I kind of looked like before when all this happened to me. And I feel like I just don't want to see the old me anymore like that. So yes, Michael, yes, on to 25,000, 6,000 more to go. So definitely that. Elizabeth Rickard got my notification. Sarah Starville views. You guys are chatting in here. Kenneth Taylor, Ian Kinder likes to eat Butterfinger candy bars. I haven't in a long time, but they're good. They're definitely good. Let's see. Derek Leveske, how is your leg feeling? You know, it's not so much my leg as it is the soreness from the procedure all around everything. So that's the thing that's kind of a pain. So, you know, me walking, doing my thing, and getting back to normal is what I've been doing mostly in between filming and other work stuff that I'm working on. Let's see. Man, my thing is jumping up here. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. I know you guys are ahead of me in terms of the chat, so I'm going to go through. We're going to get into this review in just a few minutes here, but again, Trav Tries in effect. Great to see you on here, Trav. I'm catching up. Jason Callan as well. Terry D-Town in effect as well. We've got some awesome people on the chat here right now. Trav, great to see you on here, my friend. And yes, I love this community as very much as well. Looking forward to all those future collabs with everything there, including a few others that I've received. I have to actually answer some email. I have a pretty strong spam filter in my email, and that's part of the problem, I think. I probably need to lessen some things, so I need to get back to a few people who have reached out to work on some projects there. So coming soon, coming soon. Things are in effect there. Hedwig, etc., etc. Great to see you. Definitely subscribe to Fast Food Pit Stops for sure. Outlaws Generation is in effect as well. Thanks so much for jumping on, Mike. It's great to see you. I always recognize that avatar with that hat on you, man. It's very, very cool. Dejan McMath, try White Castle Shrimp Nibblers. I would love to do White Castle. You know, it's funny because Buzz7332 is in Vegas right now. That's where I did my my only White Castle review here on the channel. So definitely, yeah. I'd have to travel about 400 miles roughly up to Vegas and to do that there. So yeah, I guess maybe the next time when I get back up that way. But the one review that I have on there was fun to do. So if you guys haven't seen that, just do a search for White Castle Peep This Out and it will come up here. All right, my chat is jumping up here. I'm going to try and catch up as much as I can. Okay, again, Critical East Japan, thank you so much for your generous donation there, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 55 watching, but only 20 thumbs up. What is up with that? We need a 1-for-1 ratio right now. I should probably put maybe something in the chat that says as soon as you enter the room, make sure to hit the thumbs up button just to kind of give me a tally of who's actually on here. Because whenever these streams end, it always shows me like a number of people that have either jumped in and either jumped out, and it's always like in the 300-400 range depending. And that's not bad for an hour for a live stream. But it would be cool to get something in there that would actually give me an accurate number for sure. So David P., surgery recovery is a marathon. Yes, it is absolutely, definitely the long game. And this is with the procedure that I went through, it's going to be just a little bit. I can't do my regular workout routine for a while, so I'm managing, like I said, my macros, my carbs, and my weight still kind of continues to drop slightly, but I'm still trying to keep maintaining what I need to do there. Let's see. Bus just walked past White Castle. Nice. Maybe I'll go back and review one for you. You should, and send me a picture on social media, on Instagram or Twitter directly. Probably Twitter is probably going to be a little bit easier. But if you do that, that would be awesome, Buzz. I'm telling you, at least 4 of those sliders and a drink, and you're good. I got to be honest with you. Jency, have I tried Jolly Time popcorn? Not for a long time. Not for a long time, but I have actually had it. Kenneth, what do you mean you have no desire to try any Oreo cookies? Well, not all of them. Some of them, the ones that interest me, I might. But like I said, I got to watch some of the sugars on what I'm doing right now. And I know that if I don't eat it or I don't finish it, my wife is not going to touch it either. So some of the ones that require that, we'll have to see. Depending upon the flavor, I might do it. I know there's a buttered popcorn Oreo coming out, I believe, in the summertime. Maybe it's spring or early summer. So we'll see. I'll probably end up doing that because that actually sounds really good, to be honest. Larry Nguyen, what's for dinner tonight? I actually already had it. Tonight we actually reversed a couple of things and went for Mongolian. So kind of like where they have the whole, you know, the 2 guys going around the little spindle circular stove and they're doing their thing right there. We just basically hit it up there and it was really good. Outlaws Generation with the Super Chat donations. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Let's try and get you on the podcast this year. Hopefully we can collab state. Absolutely. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun to do a podcast interview. I'm trying to not spread myself too thin because I'm still doing so much stuff, but I would like to branch out and do some of that. The last podcast, though, Mr. Outlaws Generation, who actually has a really, really, really cool channel as well. Jump on over. He's got a lot of content in there, too. Was with, I want to say it was Beer Drank Shorty, who's actually, I think he calls himself Team Shitpig now, I think. I got to take a look and see. But I did one of the episodes on his channel. We talked on the phone and he recorded it and then put out that podcast with that, which was fun to do. So really, really cool stuff. And remember, Outlaws, you can't review it until you taste it. And join me on my next food adventure. Well, we'll have some other amazing food. Because Deadly Outlaw loves his outlaws. How was that? How was that, Mike? Oh, man. Gotta love all the creativity of the community in effect. It's definitely a blast. Let's see here. Do you plan on trying Taco Bell rattlesnake items? Of course, yeah. Taco Bell is definitely awesome. Taco Bell is definitely awesome stuff there. So there's actually something else I have my my eye on at the moment there that I'm working out. So that should be something that I'm not sure if it'll be for next week or maybe the week after. So I'm working on things. So we'll have to see. Derek Levesque, how much have you lost? Legit looks like 15 to 20. More like 10. It was 8 for when I was in there and then a couple since because I'm kind of managing some stuff. So definitely down there as well. Not trying to do that because, you know, with my height being almost 6'3", I kind of feel like I'm kind of a little bony in the shoulders with everything. Kenneth, how delicious was the cheesy bacon fries? I love them. Super fresh, super hot. Love the quality of the cheese on that. Just love the bacon. It just looked awesome. Just delicious stuff. And again, you can't really go wrong with McDonald's fries as a base. I mean, that really was kind of the highlight of it there. It was really, really tasty. Mongolian Grill, was it like, very similar, yes. I mean, you pretty much, to get all the meats, you put everything in the bowls and get everything set up. You put the veggies, you have your full plate of just everything you want to have mixed together. You put your sauces, the garlic, you put, I mean, everything. And then you give it to the cook right there. He puts it onto the platform and they use the wooden planks that I like to say. They kind of mix and do their thing. And it was awesome. It was awesome, I have to admit. It was really, really good. Let's see. My chat is freezing up again. Here we go. We are moving. There we go. All right. Drew's Food Reviews. Peep this beard out. Nice. I'm keeping it close. It's not going to get too much bigger than this, but this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing right now. Most of the time, I hit the like button as soon as I click on one of your videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Which, speaking of which, guys, today was these last 2 videos are something that I actually shot pretty much last weekend. The chicken bites from Shake Shack and then the Philly cheesesteak. So I put out the Philly cheesesteak first and then I waited a couple of days and then I put out the Shake Shack chicken bites tonight. And then, of course, the Wendy's peppercorn mushroom melt, which was a blast to do as well. The Shake Shack one was kind of like a quickie to kind of do there. I was actually coming back from an area, taking care of some errands, and I just figured, let me just stop in because I had seen that these were out. I kind of felt like having Shake Shack, but not the burger. But you know, their chicken stuff is always good. But I saw that they had these and decided to give them a go, and just basically recorded that video. So I'm glad that that one is out in effect and in the wild right now, so you guys can take a look. The quality of that antibiotic-free chicken, I have to admit, was pretty amazing. So if you guys are not a fan of a processed type of chicken and things of that nature, like just, you know, kind of like the regular fast food chicken nuggets and things like that, this one was a lot closer to what the Chick-fil-A does. It was a lot more of just all natural tasting and a very, very light type of coating that kind of slid off the meat directly. As soon as I picked these things up, I was like, man, it feels like it's going to fall apart. I was worried about the cheese and how it went in there, but it was good. It was definitely good. So take a look at that for sure if you haven't seen it already. It came out earlier tonight. And as with all of my reviews, I love getting onto social media and putting out a little snippet clip of the video out there as well, which is always fun to do. I have fun putting together like a little quick 1-minute montage of something that kind of maybe not so much entice you to check it out, but to give you an idea that if you do visit my channel, this is the caliber of stuff that you're going to find, and it's something that I'm glad I love putting that out there as well. Plus, it's fun. I mean, I'm always editing, I'm always doing stuff and playing with my my equipment, so it was fun to do. Let's see here. Before we get into the review in about a minute, let's see here. Everyone is going down the line. I'm trying to catch up to this chat. I'm all over the place here with everybody. And again, forgive me. I am trying to get everybody's questions answered here. I think I saw something from 2-minute reviews. Oh, message retracted. Okay, I'll probably post that one up again. Kenneth Taylor, would you like to try and taste new Taco Bell's Nacho Fries Supreme? Actually, I've done all of those in the very beginning as a test market before they even came out national. And then when they did finally come out, I actually did them again there, Ken. So yes, they're really good stuff. I've definitely had it. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, can't wait for the review tonight. We're going to get into it right now. And I think we're going to have some fun with this right now. RDR in effect. RDR Food Reviews. What it do, brother? Great to see you on here, my friend. For those of you guys who don't know, RDR is a mukbang master. On top of just the general food reviews and live streaming and stuff like that. You guys need to be jumping on over and get with it because it's definitely entertaining at the very least, and that's actually saying a lot because it's super entertaining. So it's great stuff there. RDR, I think you have. It's a Little Caesars thing tonight. I think I saw on my feed earlier tonight. Is Little Caesars? Drop. Let me know in the chat right now. I think it's Little Caesars. I'm going to have to take a look at that later on for sure. So RDR Food Reviews, again, jump on over, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Of course, support that community for sure. Elizabeth, man, the Super Bowl with Shake Shack. Speaking of the Super Bowl, how whack was that? I mean, the game was good. Don't get me wrong. I love defensive games. They definitely had an amazing standoff with each other. Halftime show, I'm not even going to waste any more time with it. It was straight garbage. I'm sorry. It was just straight garbage. Did not enjoy that whatsoever. So that is that. Jason does not have a Shake Shack. Man, hopefully something not too far away. Not even a Love Shack. Jason, we're on the internet. Who knows what you can do with that? All right, and then the last few questions before we get into this right now. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up. Portal Player, do you consider most of the fried chicken patties from McDonald's processed? Not so much Wendy's. Mickey D's, they're the regular. Any of the signature crafted stuff is better. BK as well. They're all pretty much, decent. I don't think they're super, overly processed. They're all using, thick chicken breast the way that it works, but there are some that actually stand out above and beyond others. And Wendy's is definitely up there in the chicken game. BK has gotten a lot better with their chicken game, and I definitely appreciate that. Mickey D's is decent as well. So I would say it's definitely made a little bit more with, I don't want to say tender love and care, because like I said, it depends upon who makes your food and how it's made. But generally, the quality of the ingredients that they're using today compared to the way it used to be is definitely a lot better. So I would say minimally processed, depending upon where you go. Tin Roof Rusted, Elizabeth Rickard. She's talking to Jason Callan. RDR, definitely need to check out Shake Shack when we have one in downtown Dallas. Absolutely, man. The Shack Burger alone, I mean, you need to rock that out. It is... RDR, I'm telling you, promise me when that happens, that is going to get as much love on your channel as possible, because Shake Shack is the truth, man. It really is the truth, for sure. Bus lost the feed, but he's back. Hopefully you guys are all in the chat here. Everyone is looking good. How many peeps do we have watching here right now? Before we get started with the food review, we're going to jump into it right now here. Let me know how many thumbs up we have and how many viewers have made it this far in, because you can kind of tell if most of you guys are still with me 27 minutes in right now. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Ian, would I try jelly donut, bratwurst sandwich? I would love to try that. Jason, I would love to know what's in that. I would love to know what is in that sandwich, to be honest. Obviously, it's a donut, and I'm thinking if it's like hot dog type stuff or whatever it may be, like sweet and salty, that type of thing. All right. Outlaws got a Shake Shack in Seattle. Cool, man. You need to hit that up. You need to hit that up. I think if you've got a Shake Shack in your area, I think for any food reviewer here on YouTube, it is just mandatory. You should have at least 1 or 2 videos. I think I have, personally for me, I only have, I think, 3 before today. But the ones that I did, one of them was in Vegas that I remember doing. Then a couple of other things that are here locally when they open one up, but easily a recommendation. Shake Shack is definitely the shiznitch, I'm going to tell you. Let's see. 57 watching, 36 thumbs up. Okay, not bad. 59, it's going up. Very cool, very cool. Very nice. Lisa Vital, what's your favorite Super Bowl comfort food? For me, it's always pizza. I always just love pizza. I'm a fan of pizza. I mean, I really, really love pizza. You'd think I'd have more actual pizza reviews on my channel. But we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that, actually. All right, so to everybody who's on here right now, if you haven't hit that like button, as Elizabeth Rickard is so eloquently putting, come on, hit that, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. We got to definitely get on with this right now. So very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so you guys ready for this review? Like I said, this was actually something that I've been curious to check out. My wife saw this in the store, and I was like, okay, what could this... And my wife is not a junk food eater. Let me just preface this by saying she's always on the fence with the stuff that I actually do here on my channel, because naturally I don't eat all of it, first of all, and I usually, like you guys know me, I talk about this a lot. I take the protein usually out of everything I review because I'm balancing things out. I definitely want to taste it. I want to try it, give you my honest opinion, because that's what I love to do. and put it out there in the style that I do. But I definitely was surprised when we were actually in the store and she pointed this out. And I was just like, you would really try this? And she didn't say no, but she took an interest. So I decided to pick it up. And I'll give you a little hint on what it is before we even bring it up, because before I even pick this up, you're going to see. But I'm going to hold up something in particular. I'm going to see who is the first person who can guess exactly what I'm going to be reviewing right now. Now, just so you know, my money is on Drew's food reviews, because he has been like 10 for 10, I think, at this point, for guessing whatever it is that I'm going to review. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what he's drinking, what he's on, if he's just clairvoyant, if he's supernatural, I don't know. But I'm going to hold something up, and you guys let me know, the first person here in the chat, when it catches up. I'm not going to say really anything until I see the answer. But I'm going to hold this up. Let me know what you think I'm going to be reviewing based upon this. Can't wait to see who is going to be the first one here. Pressure is on. Pressure is on. Trav thinks it's fudge-covered Oreos. Obviously, with me holding this packet up, probably not. I saw those, Trav. I saw them. Bus. What's the full name? I'll still give it to you, Bus. I'll still give it to you. Oh, as I drop it. Hold it up again. Chat's moving. For some reason, I don't see it on my side. My chat is just completely stopped on my side. But I think Buzz... Okay, there we go. Now it's moving. Outlaws Generation, Tapatio Chips. Buzz says Doritos. Larry Nguyen says Cookie. Flaming Hot Doritos. We did those last week, Kim. Tapatio. Close. Tapato. I don't know. I don't know. Tapato Doritos? Close, Outlaws Generation. Close. I may have to give this one the Bus, only because he did guess me by me holding up this packet right over here. This is what it is. But obviously you guys are not putting the full name. Although I have to admit, Mike over at Outlaws Generation, he is he's definitely doing, minus the misspelling. But yes, you are correct. And I've always been curious about these. I've seen them so many times in the store, and I was just very, very shocked that they actually had something like this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Doritos has so many different variations of hot, which I don't understand what the deal is with that. I mean, they have Blaze, they have Jacked, you know, Buffalo, they have obviously the Flaming Hot that's out there right now. But naturally, a combination with Tapatio, I have to admit, is kind of cool. It really is kind of cool. So just kind of cool just to check this out. The fact that they're using the official packaging with the hot sauce in here, and of course, I'm no stranger to Tapatio. I definitely prefer it whenever I go to a place called Portos here on the West Coast in Southern Cali. Usually get my potato balls, and we usually get these Tapatio packets there. It's the potato balls that they're filled with ground beef and seasonings and stuff, kind of like a mashed potato, and it's like with panko crumbs on the outside. It's really awesome. But Tapatio is definitely an amazing condiment to go with those types of things. So on a Dorito, this doesn't particularly scream nacho cheese to me, but for some reason, it's Doritos. But if you notice, there's no mention of nacho cheese on this, guys. So I'm not sure if this even has nacho cheese. I'm not looking at the ingredients list. I just got this today. So I will tell you right now, it's the typical calorie count total for all of these. 140 calories for about 11 chips, 8 grams of fat, sodium 170, carbs 16, sugar 0, and protein 2. So all the usual stuff that you're going to see in here right now. So I figured we would give this a shot and give this a go and see here. We've got Jane Goody Two Shoes in effect. Thanks so much for jumping on. Tapatio Noodles RDR. My chat is all screwed up over here. I'm going back and forth with what YouTube is telling me and then what I actually have on my screen that you guys see. So I'm going to go back and forth and try and manage this here. So if I pass you guys for something there, I apologize. I apologize. But I'm going to make every effort to make sure we kind of keep it succinct. But for sugar content, this says 0, but naturally it's a carb at the same time, so it eventually becomes sugars in your body. So don't be fooled by that type of thing. But yes, all the usual stuff that's in here as well. But on the back, it says Dihola. Man, I'm butchering this completely. How do you say this? How do you say this? Is it delay or I don't want to say dial because that just sounds whack. It's got to be delay or delay, hola. Am I butchering it? Let me know if I'm butchering it here in the chat. I'm going to crack this bag open here in just a second. Ed Keaton has tried Cholula brand of hot sauce. That's actually pretty good. The Cholula stuff I've actually done on Jack in the Box's burger. If you want to check it, take a look at the Cholula hot sauce burger that I did. Just do a search for that on YouTube. That's in my Jack in the Box playlist. But pretty awesome, I have to admit. RDR, those puppies are so good. I think you're meaning this one, hopefully. We're going to find out right now. Or is it Doritos Ranch? Anyone from Luke C? Let's see here. Jason sent to El Norte beef jerky that comes with a packet and Tapatio hot sauce you add to. Oh, very cool, Jason. Very cool. Yeah, I can imagine beef jerky, I think, with hot sauce would be pretty amazing in general. So, all right, let's get into this right now. I'm very curious to see how this is because this one here, and wow, you know what, guys? Oh, yeah, it is Frito-Lay, but there's the official branding is not under Frito-Lay anywhere on the bag. It's actually Sabritas. Take a look at that right over there. So this looks like, and it does actually have this in Spanish as well as English for the calorie count with everything there too. So the nutritional facts are in both. It's bilingual with this. So this looks like a joint venture that they actually just have on the store shelves here in Southern Cali. So this is actually made, where is this made actually? Because that's probably going to be the hint right there. If it's made in Mexico, let me see if I can find this because now I'm all curious. Because I know the Taco Bell chips, believe it or not, those are made in Mexico. And that's actually legit right there. This does not say where it is made. This tells me just the U.S. wing of Frito-Lay. But from 2013, though, so these have been out for a while. All right, let's give this a go and see what's up here. Kenneth is leaving us already here. Kenneth, thanks so much for jumping on. Stay frosty as well. All right. Tapatio Doritos. Derek Levesque says Sabritas is Mexican Frito-Lay. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So we'll give you guys the look. How does it look? Typical reflective bag. You can't really see too much. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see here. Let's see. Sabritas is Mexican Frito-Lay. Ride the Stunner. Ian and Mr. Happy 0121 are feuding. We are? That's news to me, Rye. All good. Let's see here. Nehemiah. Tell you what. My nephew took my last chicken fry and ate it in front of me. That's not cool. That is not cool. But I can tell you what is cool is the smell of these. This actually really, really is good. Ooh. I got to admit, these actually look like standard nacho cheese. Take a look at that. Hopefully the color doesn't blow out on this one here. Whenever I do these types of chips with this type of color with the lighting, it looks all the same, guys, really. It's not overly red, but just looking at this, it actually seems a little bit more peppered on there as well. Elizabeth Rickard, Ian feuds with no one. That's true. That is true. I don't know what that's all about. Travis Kingsbury, what's up with Ian? Good to see you. Good to see you as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. And Iverson, I've definitely heard of Howling Rays, and I do plan on getting a review at some point, but their schedule there is crazy in terms of when they're open, and the lines are crazy as well. So at some point, that would be awesome, believe me. So let's give this a go, guys. The Doritos Tapatio flavor. I know my wife is waiting for me to finish the stream because she wants to get into this also here. Here we go. Doritos Tapatio. Mmm. Oh, wow. Babe, you're going to love these. You're going to love them. Sorry. Sorry if I scream. She needs to know it. This is awesome. Mmm. It's nacho cheese with a little bit of heat, but the flavor is very reminiscent of Tapatio. That's pretty tasty, guys. It's pretty tasty. I thought it was going to be kind of like the Blaze chip at the same time. I got to admit, it's really pretty amazing. Really, really good stuff. Not so much crazy heat in the back of my mouth as it is more of like a light spicing, but the flavor is definitely there. Ed Keaton, have I ever tried Taki chips. Yes, I've actually reviewed some stuff on my channel as well. Are they as hot as people say? I would say it's more like the usual snack chip flavor. There's nothing crazy. There are some obviously elevated chips, and the flaming hot Doritos are definitely up there. The Diablo chips from Taco Bell are up there. Takis are pretty decent. I think it's the Nitro one. That's probably comparable, believe it or not. Let's see, 2-minute reviews we have in Northern California. Okay. Portal Player, you got to fight back against Mr. Happy. Why? What's going on with Mr. Happy 0121? I haven't talked to him in, I don't know, a couple of years. And if you're saying that there's something going on, then chances are, it's kind of like what I always say, if people don't talk to you, they talk about you. That's probably what I'm assuming. But whatever pushes your cause along, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know why all the chat about Mr. Happy 0121. He's hating on me. Okay. If I remember back in the days, he hated on a lot of people. But like I said, if people are not talking about you, you're doing something wrong. Drew, no, wifey can't have any of the nacho cheese. You already know. I'm going to have to hide this bag, Drew. I'm serious. I really, really am. This is really good. Let me get back to this real quick. Guys, it's a nondescript Dorito, essentially. But I'm telling you, it's really, really good. I mean, just the quality of this is really good. Standard crunch. Nice nacho cheese up front that I'm getting. Mmm. My God. And then that nice little Tapatio type flavor that resonates in the background with a little bit of the spice that comes up. It's not in your face. Salsa picante hot sauce. Obviously. Did we ever get the correct pronunciation? Is that Dile Ola? I really don't want to butcher this any more than I think I already am right now. But let me know. Let me know, because this is really, really tasty, guys. I had to admit. Really, really good. Scale of 1 to 10? I would probably give this like an 8.3. I mean, it's really tasty, but it's just the lightness that I'm getting from the Tapatio here, and the heat is actually, they're not selling this as being crazy hot. It's just the flavor of Tapatio here. So it's just a really good Doritos chip with a nice little combo marketing tie-in with Tapatio, really. Really good. Really good. Okay. Let me get back into the chat with you guys and see what you guys are all saying. Incidentally, guys, 2-minute reviews. Awesome channel. You guys need to be jumping on over as well. It's so great to see those guys back in action. Let's see. Any new burgers in Burger King? Nothing at the moment, although the big thing is, I guess, breakfast. But I'm not really a big sausage guy. I know, don't get it twisted with that. It's the internet after all. But everything on those breakfast sandwiches for those double crust sandwiches are like sausage and stuff. And I'm just not a fan of breakfast sausage like that. Let's see. Elizabeth, sounds like Mr. Happy is looking for attention. It's always, I think, been that way, Elizabeth, but it's the internet. It is what it is. You know, I got to appreciate a creator for what they do on their channel. But whatever direction they may choose for their content, I think people who are watching a varying amount of everybody can put 2 and 2 together there. So like I said, I don't have any, whatever you guys are saying that we're feuding. I haven't talked to Greg in at least a couple of years. I have nothing against him or anybody, and I'm being just completely honest with you. But like I always say, people know where to find me. If they have any questions or they're concerned about something, just reach out. I guess if it's that big of a deal, I guess. Goody Choo Shoes, I'm gonna meet him in an hour. You guys are all chatting in here. Sherbert Hoover, hope you're doing good, doing better, definitely doing better, for sure. Mutual Admiration Society. Let's see, Portal Player. I love when you guys interact with each other here. I love the camaraderie of everybody here in the chat, and I rarely see that on a lot of other live streams. You know, I see it, just everyone kind of talking and chatting. If you guys ever jump on Sarah Star's vlogs and reviews, she usually goes in on Saturday nights. Like my time, it's like around 7-ish or so. I barely missed the ending when I got back home from going out to eat with my wife. So I came in at the tail end of when she had just finished hers. But jump on over. She does a great stream as well. Great format. graphics, just the people that show up and just have some great conversation. And that's the big thing. I'm very big on the connecting aspect of what we do here on the live stream platform. It's one of the major things that I like to do here on my channel, aside from just my regular reviews, because I love just interacting with you guys. And if there's anything you guys want to share with me, or if you need some confirmation of something or questions, I know like Rye the Stunner is telling me that I'm feuding with somebody, which is not true. Like I said, perception is reality for some people. So if you see things, of course you want to reach out, and if I'll tell you yay or nay. Like I said, I have respect for everyone in the community, regardless of whatever content it is that they put out. Indirectly, it helps everybody. So if you're seeing stuff that's questionable and you're concerned or you have a question about it, that's one of the things that I really like about the live streaming format, is because you can do that. And if people really have genuinely a concern, now is the time to either come on and have the conversation, or just, you know, let me answer something for you at the same time, because there's really nothing to hide. I mean, we're all grown adults. I mean, come on. It is what it is. Guys, we're creating food reviews and based upon our own opinion on the internet. It's not the end of the world. So, you know, just keep that in perspective. Outlaw, let's see, wants to know if Jason's going to be going live tonight. Jason's also another one who is a live streaming fiend, in addition to Outlaws Generation, doing his Friday stuff as well, wrestling podcast stuff as well. James at a Triton, I think, is another thing on there as well. Trust me, we are all out there. We all see everybody's stuff. Everybody knows what's going on in the community, for sure. Let's see. James Baker Jr., can I share my doc with you? What doc? I'm not sure what that is. But welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see. 6 of 12. Any new items that you know about, or new salads? You know, nothing really super new. I know there's a lot that's kind of like in play, and if you're seeing a lot of the foodie sites that are out there that are going on, but nothing that's immediate jumping out in there as well. The video that I have coming out on Monday, like I said, is something that I planned on doing before I got hurt, before that event happened, and I had to kind of deal with that. So it's something that I've been looking forward to just getting out there, because I've had some questions or people asking me, how come you haven't done this particular thing? So being that I actually did something not that long ago, I figured, you know what, it'd be a good time to check it out. Yes, Portal Player, I've definitely been enjoying Resident Evil 7 because of everything I've been going through. I'm up late, and I have to admit the game is freaking phenomenal. I mean, it is gorgeous on top of it. I'm also playing it on headphones as well, which is just insane. Just amazing so far. I'm not too far into it, because I really like to take it in and explore everything. So I'm trying not to rush, but I love it. Really good. And definitely I want to pick up Resident Evil 2 for sure. Let's see. Blink Blinkerson. Should me and my girlfriend go to Arby's? Oh, it just jumped ahead here. Hang on. My chat is trying to catch up. Hang on. I hate when this happens. It just moves me forward without letting me stop. Oh, where did you go? Okay, what should a first-timer try at Carl's Jr.? Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Definitely. I think I may be going back a little too far here, but... Alright, Sarah Star, if you're still on here right now, thanks so much for jumping on. We've got about 10 minutes or so left here. Oh, man, my chat just jumped up, and I just saw... I think it was Blink Blinkerson talking about Carl's Jr. or Arby's. I would recommend both, because they have some great stuff on there. Hang on one second. Man, this is all over the place here right now. Nehemiah Sanders, are you going to be seeing the new How to Train Your Dragon movie? I don't know. To be honest, the previews, we'll have to see. Bus, you're a down-to-earth guy. That's what makes your channel what it is. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Like I said, life is too short. I don't really have time for drama. And what I went through recently, believe me, there is nothing more traumatic than that situation. So, like I said, whatever you guys may be hearing or seeing, believe me, that's nothing compared to compared to what I've been through. It is what it is. Critical. Let's see, James Baker. I'm concerned about your life with Ken. Well, I know him, Ken Domick. He's a good guy. Okay, here we go. Caught up here. Blankerson, should me and my girlfriend go to Arby's or Carl's Jr. for a first-time feast? Either one. Carl's Jr.'s got some great stuff, but Arby's has got some pretty amazing selection of sandwiches and just goodies on there. So, yes, I would recommend it. Outlaws Generation, James is a foul mouth. Yeah, I think that's the Edda Triton. Goody Two Shoes, 2-minute reviews. I love your channel. Telling you, we got some really awesome creators in the community that are out there that really put in the time, they put in the effort, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome to see. Great quality coming out there, and you don't need to have the best camera, you don't need to have the best lighting, at least have good sound. I mean, that's the biggest thing, the big takeaway. If you can't really kind of make out what's going on sound-wise, it's not going to be a good experience. But naturally, having those things as you go, of course, makes a huge difference as you get better and better and you start growing and you're learning. It's always awesome to see. Let's see here. Jackie Jerry's tomorrow's trying habanero McChicken. Oh, wow. That sounds pretty awesome. Let's see. Dylan, Ian, you are so pure. Your perspective is inspiring. I love you, man. Thanks so much for being you. These live streams are really the best, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Get well soon. Dylan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you very much. Like I say, when you go through certain things, I mean, not only does that humble you initially because of the experience, but going into it already having that mindset of the way things are. And what you see on camera with me, like on these live streams especially, what you see is what you get. This is how I am like that. So definitely, I appreciate those kind words, Dylan. Thank you, man. Junk Food Junction, should I go see Glass in the theater? Yes, I enjoyed that movie. Really, really nice. I don't want to say wrap to the trilogy because they can maybe do more. But it was awesome. Really, really awesome. Larry Nguyen, how do you feel if In-N-Out were to go out of business? I would hang my In-N-Out hat at half-mast, like on a mast outside. Because I actually have the hat. You guys may see it right over here, actually. It's sitting up right over here from In-N-Out. One of them, actually, I think right there. There it is, yes. Right there. That's an In-N-Out hat, just so you guys know. Yeah, that would not be a good situation. But they're not going to, because they're like $1 billion company and they're privately owned and they're making money hand over fist, and I have no problem contributing to it. Okay, no problem. Rick Marone, a while ago you said you watched the Food Network. Do you watch Chopped? Yes. You know, whenever I go to see my sister and my favorite pup Winston, who's over there, who lives with my sister, which is really her dog, but I consider him my nephew because he's just the sweetest pup ever. You can see some of Winston and some of my Dunkin' Donuts earlier reviews with iced coffee. You'll see him in the thumbnail. Definitely, we have Food Network on all the time. It's just watching all the repeats of Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives and Chopped and all of those shows on there. Let's see here. Going down the line. Kyle Broussard had Panda Express for dinner. Nice. I think they have the Super Greens that are back as well, too, I saw, which was really good. Option 3 for the feast, Elizabeth Rickard. I don't know if Critical East Japan is still on here right now. Critical, thanks again for that Super Chat donation, and Outlaw as well. Anyone else who may have contributed to the PayPal direct link in the description box down below. Just know that that's 100% going where it needs to there. Anything in Super Chat, YouTube takes a little piece of. But thank you. Thank you so much for your contribution to the channel here for sure. James Baker, Ian is laughing. See you, he loves my content. Goody Two Shoes. Anyone have any dinner ideas for next week? I got nothing. As in making something, Jane, or just like kind of going somewhere? Because definitely if you're making something, depending upon the weather, I usually kind of dictate if I'm going to cook something based upon if it's going to be raining outside, I'm going to be making some comfort food, or I'm going to be ordering some food. But if not, you know, it may vary depending upon the weather situation that you've got up over there. Let's see. Going down. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. Luke C. Love Glass. Very nice. Very nice. Great movie. Really was. It really was. Bus, good to chat with you. Continue to get well. Put out great content. Going to hang out in Fremont Street. Nice. Do the zip line. If they still have that over there, you're definitely going to want to try that. It's pretty awesome over there, Bus. And be careful. It's freezing, I know, in the desert. Dylan, N64 or PS1? Yes. I have them both, even though they're in my closet here. But I do have them both. Those are pretty awesome game systems. Oh, there we go. Critical. No prob. Use it well. And have a good feed. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always great seeing all the other amazing creators that are on here and all the potential ones that eventually we'll have collab content with as well in the future. It's just a matter of just scheduling and doing it. That's the main thing. But there are so many amazing people here on the platform. I wish I had enough time in the day to do it all. I would love to. There's a lot of people that I've known for a long time that I know we're going to have some stuff out. But like I said, it's just so awesome to have you guys all here together in one forum as one technical collab, because we're all talking about all kinds of stuff that mean a lot to us here on the platform. Goody Two Shoes, it's going to be raining for the rest of the month. Man, you're going to be ordering pizza straight up. That's what I would recommend. But you would expect that because that's my favorite. That's what I would do. Tim Capper, as a food reviewer, does it frustrate you when a new fast food product test is done elsewhere in North America, Canada, knowing you may never try it? You know, I get envious. I mean, naturally, that Cheetos chicken sandwich, and they actually have a grilled cheese chicken sandwich in France from KFC. I would love to try some of that type of stuff as well. But, you know, it doesn't bother me, but I just hope that eventually it will come out. So that way we'll all get a chance to say it, you know, or to try it, I should say, at the same time. Let's see. Goody Two Shoes, Vegas is getting another zip line and a link. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Larry Nguyen, will Shake Shack put In-N-Out out of business? No. Never. Never. Outlaws Generation. Have you seen any of James Eder Triton's video game adventures? The one with Final Fantasy, I think, where you went to visit, I think, your sister? I think it was. I think that's what it was. I think it was the season ender of what you had going, I think, on that one there from Outlaw, or James Eder Triton, the alter ego. Not to ruin it for anybody. But yeah, I believe it was that one. With the uncle, I think, who passed away, or something with that. In-N-Out will never go out of business. From your lips to whoever's out there who's listening. Absolutely. You already know. Critical, you always give us awesome live streams. I just wanted to give a little back. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Paul, really. Another stand-up guy, definitely doing his thing, and just a passion, like I said, for his content, too, on the channel. All of the content creators that you're seeing here on the chat tonight, guys, are people that you really should be keeping your eye on the ball. These are really the ones who really kind of put out that daily content. The positivity is there. The quality is there. The interesting stories are there. It's just really just kind of pushing the genre continually forward there. A lot of people who think food reviews, or people who do food reviews, that kind of like have jumped the shark, or it's no longer a thing. Those are just people, I think, who have really found less of a passion for doing it and have decided to kind of move on to other things. And that's okay too. But it is what it is. Elizabeth Rickard, super chat donation. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much, as always. Definitely thank you so much for that donation towards the channel. Again, every little bit goes a long way, and it definitely goes into making the content that you see. And I'm always on schedule every week, at least 2 pieces of content, typically a live stream as well. I was a little worried about tonight because I wasn't sure how I was going to be. But so far, I'm kind of holding my own. I'm going to be on for just a few more minutes here, and we'll be okay. But again, Elizabeth, thank you so much. To anyone who has donated towards the channel, of course, once the stream goes live tomorrow morning, we'll have this as an unlisted video on the channel, because it's really just kind of just hanging out, eating some chips, and we're chatting here. You'll find your name in the description box down below, again, for officially sponsoring the stream, and also just the contribution towards the channel as well. I greatly appreciate it. Just so you guys know, I've started to get my my billing from the hospital, and we have to work some things out, naturally. But with insurance and things, you know, things will handle themselves. So I'll probably have more to talk about on that front as we go. So I'm just praying everything is good, because it was a lot of stuff I had done. But I'm glad that I'm here, and believe me, if I had to do it again, I wish I wouldn't have to do it again. But thankfully, we have things to kind of help, because I don't know the alternative. I don't want to talk about. So, Outlaw, let's see. Actually, Nehemiah Sanders and Derek Leveske. Yes, boom, 20 from Elizabeth. Elizabeth has been one of my biggest supporters in terms of that here on the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm always very humbled when somebody feels the need to put that through. I always give the options there, because I usually get those questions. That's why I go over it at the top of the hour typically, and sometimes throughout the stream here and there. But it means a lot to me that you guys do that, should you feel the need. So I'm glad I have the options available. I'm glad YouTube and PayPal and these options are out there for that. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart, Elizabeth. You already know I appreciate you very much there. Nehemiah, actually, never mind. I'm going to stay till the end of the stream. Okay, I've got a few minutes here. I'm going to stay a little bit past the hour as well. Outlaw, 2.5K away from 10. Nice. If YouTube doesn't take away my subscribers like they did the last time. Yeah, there was a lot of drama with that purge situation. I guess those were a lot of either dead accounts or just, I don't want to say questionable stuff that may have been going on there. But naturally, if some people were hit with like a real heavy situation, you know, I guess sometimes a purge is good because the quality of the people that you know that are attached to your channel, the more subscribers you have with your watch time being not as high, that balance over time, I don't think would be good for any channel, to be honest. So if you have a typical video and they're not watching more than maybe 40-50% of it, which is what you hope for, and then you have a large influx of people who are subscribed to your channel that don't really, and you're not getting the views like that. Like when you see subscribers or creators that have, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000, whatever it is, but if they're only getting a few hundred views on videos or whatever it may be, that's typically just, you know, obviously the content that you're making may not be resonating at the same time, and the way that it's coming across is not connecting. But it doesn't really look good. Personally, for me, you know, having 19,000 subscribers and my average video view, you know, depending upon, you know, the video, if I have maybe a quarter of those people who watch it, I'm okay with that, as long as I kind of keep that needle moving forward. Now, granted, most of the views that you're going to get typically are from non-subscribers. That's why you always hear creators saying, you know, like, share, comment, and subscribe, hit the thumb button, or hit the button down below, or you'll see a blurb on the screen because you're always being reminded. But it's more than just that. It's just delivering that quality content that's going to keep people coming back, whether you're subscribed to them or not. It's something that resonates enough that you want them to make more of it. They want to see more of it. They want to see you do it more, and maybe change some of the stuff as you go to keep it kind of fresh. So I'm by no means an expert. I don't profess to know everything about the platform. I'm always still figuring things out. I don't believe there is really anybody out there who has the answer for stuff, and those who may say they do. It's a combination of all the tips that you may see from all the quote-unquote gurus on the platform. I think that help. But there's no one all-seeing eye who has the exact answer to the stuff. Just put out the very best content that you can, and if you're putting out a message people like, they're going to come to you regardless. I mean, however you tag it, however you say it, however you create it, just remember that. Just remember that. Put out the very best piece of content and make sure it's always better than the last one that you did, and keep moving forward. So I think people are smart enough to know when you see certain things, what's actually the quality that they think speaks to them directly. And if you do more of that more often, you're going to be successful. Doesn't matter what it is. Every single person who creates a video on YouTube, you've already won because you've made content and you're out there in the world. Not everybody can say that. Of course, the content you put out may be questionable with some things, but that's either here nor there. It's the quality that you put into it and your message and what you're delivering and what you're adding of value that I think speaks to your character. It speaks to how you do what you do. And then basically, you know, that's pretty much what I think makes the world go round, personally. So enough of the soapbox. Now you know. Those are my general thoughts on that there. So let's see here. As we round this out, another couple of minutes. My chat is, now it's moving. Man, you know, it's crazy. I do all these tests beforehand, and everything is clean. But then once we get started, YouTube just gets crazy with me. I don't know what it is. All right, Luke C has got to go. Thanks so much for jumping on. We're going to be rounding this out here exactly in about a minute. I wanted to thank every single one of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for jumping on here right now. It is just great to be on here. I'm glad we were able to take a look at, finally, what my wife is going to be enjoying here in just a second. I think I'm going to have some more of these as well. Doritos Tapatio, really, really tasty stuff. Good stuff all around with that. Just really, really good. I got to be honest, just really, really good. Let's see here. My phone is starting to record my stuff. That's scary. Let's see. Last couple of questions. Have I done a food review from Presidente in Pasadena? No, the Thai restaurant I have not actually. I haven't been there in a while, to be honest. It's been a long time. Let's see. Outlaws Generation watch time is at 1.5 million minutes watched. Beautiful. Get about 120,000 minutes watched per month. Crazy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Drew's food reviews. You need to put up a counter for Ian's beard watch. That's hilarious. Drew, you are hilarious, man. Hilarious. Larry Nguyen, I know you better than you know yourself. That may be true with some things. I got to be honest. You scare me a little bit there, Larry. School is doing this raffle. If you win, you get tickets to see Meek Mill. Oh, cool. Nice. In Connecticut. And that'd be awesome. Very nice. I wish you the best of luck with that, for sure. What do you think about the fast foods from different countries like Burger King and Taco Bell? I would love to try a lot of them. I would love to try a lot of them, to be honest. Mr. Jimmy, missed a lot of the stream, but I wanted to drop by to say hi. Mi familia right there. Mr. Jimmy is in my family. Great to see you on here, Jimmy. The replay will be available tomorrow, probably around noontime. We were just chatting it up tonight, and we actually reviewed Doritos Tapatio. Carol wanted to try it as well, just so you know. Good stuff. Let's see. Good night to Jency Molina. Ed Keaton, congratulations on 19K, which we just hit as we started the stream tonight, which is crazy. I saw that on the live stream right in the very beginning in the lobby. You deserve all the support in the world. Blessings to you. Stay frosty. You as well, Ed. Thank you. Thank you so much for jumping on. Outlaws getting lots of messages from food reviewers saying they want to collab, so I must have good content. I'm telling you, it's great to work with people who are interested in what you've got going on. And if you're getting those things there, and if you can fit it into what you do, it's always recommended there. Sometimes there's crossover because I think when we all work within the same niche, everybody has pretty much subscribed to begin with there. So, you know, always broadening that horizon is fun too. But of course, interacting with some of the people that you watch too is always a blast to do there. So watch for that in the future as well, for sure. Drew, don't forget to stay frosty. We look forward, as always, to the frosty new content each and every week. You already know what it is. Next one will be out. I'm shooting for Monday. We've got a rainy weekend ahead of us here, so we'll have to see if that actually pans out, mostly on Sunday. Outlaw, if you can go to the East Coast and review Cheetos Chicken Sandwich, I know. I would love to actually check that out, so it would be kind of nice to see. Mr. Jimmy says, nice, the Doritos Tapatio. Highly recommended, Jimmy. It actually is really, really tasty. A basic nacho chip Dorito with a little bit of a nice little sizzle kick in the background, but the Tapatio flavor is not bad, actually. And just for comparison's sakes, it's close to this. The marketing is pretty close, but it's just a tasty Dorito chip. Diego Posada, sorry I missed the show, but glad you're back and doing well. Thank you. Thank you so much for jumping on. Guys, this was an amazingly fun time as always. Let me jump on over here. I just wanted to say thank you again from the very bottom of my heart. All my Super Chatter donators, as well as PayPal. If anything is coming through, I'll be able to see on my phone. Thank you so much. Like I said, everything that I do here on the channel, I'm a one-man show. You're seeing everything produced, created, implemented, in effect. If you guys have any questions directly about anything, there's a lot of chat here about all kinds of stuff that I really don't know what that's about, but you guys can always reach out. I'm an open book here on Direct Media, Facebook, Twitter, usually more on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook I try and hit whenever I can there, so I definitely try and make it a point to do that. Outlaws Generation, I'm going to attempt to go to VidCon this year. I didn't go last year. Actually, I think of the year before that. So I think this year may be the year to return to give that a go. It was definitely fun when I did go there, and things are different now. So I think it'd be a little bit more impactful for me, I think, to do it, which would be an awesome time. Larry Nguyen, you stay frosty as well. To everybody on here, Militia, thanks so much for jumping on here. All the kind words, like I said, from everybody who's reached out to me directly, and as I'm still continuing to go through what I'm doing here, like I said, some of the stuff from my doctors this week I'm not thrilled with, but I have to just do what I have to do. It is what it is. But we'll definitely be doing more of the streaming here. Of course, Friday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely lock that in. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's usually when I love doing my stuff here as well. VidCon, typically in the summertime, critical. July, I want to say. June, July, in that time frame as well. I may be actually past the early bird specials for these things as well, so I'm going to have to see what the cost is to kind of balance that out. But we'll have to see. But to everybody on the stream here right now, to everyone who spent time, if you can, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up down below. I greatly appreciate it. And to all the amazing content creators here on the platform, if you're watching this on the replay, if you're watching this here live, just know that everything that you put into what you do is super appreciated. No matter what it may be, it adds something of value to the community, and that's something that is just a huge thing. It's a beautiful thing. And just keep doing what you do, and just keep the positivity up, and just like live life, enjoy life, and just have a good time. That's the best advice I can give anybody right now, is really just live and enjoy what you can do positively for yourself, for others, and just have a great time here. So again, guys, thank you so much for jumping on. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host, officially closing out the live stream here February 8th, I believe it is. It's crazy. We're already into February right now. I can't believe it, to be honest. This year is already into 2019 in effect right now. But guys, have an amazing weekend. Watch for more fun stuff. I'm shooting for my next review to be probably on Monday. Kind of putting some finishing touches on some things, and I need to kind of relax a little bit this weekend. Besides, we have the Shake Shack video out right now as well too. So timing is everything. So to everybody on the stream, again, I know very long-winded goodbye for right now, but thank you so much. Reach out to me on social media if you have any questions, concerns, comments. Like I said, I'm an open book. I have more than enough time to answer back what I can when I can, and I will definitely make every effort to. So until the very next stream, it's Ian K officially closing out the live stream, and like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel, so why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Guys, have an amazing weekend, and I will definitely talk to you soon. See ya.